Welcome back to the channel Coin Vault USA. Today's video is not just another coin review, because the coin I'm about to show you was not easy to find at all. I spent a lot of time searching for it, going through collections, checking different sources, asking around, and after all that effort, I finally managed to get this coin. And when I finally held it in my hand, I realized something very important. This is not just a simple 25-cent coin. This is a piece of history, a symbol, and a story that connects the past to the present. This is the 2006 Nevada State Quarter, and at first glance, it may look like just another ordinary quarter. But once you truly understand what's behind this coin, its design, its history, and its meaning, everything changes. This coin was released in 2006 as part of one of the most successful coin programs in history, known as the 50 State Quarters, program created by the United States Mint. The idea behind this program was simple but powerful. To represent all 50 states through unique coin designs, each coin tells a story. Each design represents identity, and each state was given a chance to show what makes it special. Nevada's turn came in 2006, but to truly understand this coin, we need to go back to the year 1864. Because that number printed on this coin is not random, it represents the year Nevada officially became the 36th state of the United States during a very important period in American history. At that time, the country was going through major changes, and Nevada became important not because of its population, but because of its natural resources. Especially silver, Nevada became famous for its rich silver deposits, particularly through a discovery known as the Comstock Lode, which was one of the largest silver discoveries in American history, and it completely transformed the future of the state. People rushed to Nevada searching for wealth. Mining towns developed rapidly, the economy expanded, and Nevada became a key contributor to the nation's financial strength. And that is exactly why Nevada earned its nickname, the Silver State. Now, when you look at this coin, you will notice two different dates, 1864 and 2006, and this is something that confuses many people. But once you understand it, it becomes very meaningful. The year 1864 represents the birth of the state, the moment Nevada officially joined the United States, while 2006 represents the year. This coin was minted and released to honor that history, so this coin becomes a bridge between past and present, connecting history with modern time in a single design. Now let's focus on the reverse side of the coin, because this is where the real story begins. The first thing that catches your attention is the image of three wild horses. These are mustangs, not just random animals, but powerful symbols of freedom, independence, and the untamed spirit of Nevada. These horses live freely across open land without restriction, and that is exactly what they represent. A life without limits, a life driven by movement and energy. And the fact that there are three horses is not random. It creates a sense of unity, motion, and strength. It feels as if they are moving forward together, symbolizing progress and power. Behind the horses, you will see mountains. These represent the Sierra Nevada mountain range, one of the most important natural features of the region. Mountains symbolize strength, stability, and endurance, and they remind us that Nevada is not just desert land, but a place filled with natural beauty and strong geography. And then above the mountains, you will see the rising sun, which represents new beginnings, hope, growth, and opportunity. Just like the sun rises every day bringing light, Nevada is shown as a state that continues to grow and move forward. If you look closely, you will also notice a plant at the bottom known as sagebrush, which is the official state plant of Nevada. It represents the desert environment and survival in harsh conditions, showing resilience and strength. So when you combine all these elements, the horses, the mountains, the sun, and the plant, you get a complete story of freedom, strength, survival, and progress, all captured in a single coin. Now let's turn the coin to the front side, where you will see the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His image has been used on quarters for many years and represents leadership, unity, and the foundation of the nation. So while the back of the coin tells the story of Nevada, the front connects it to the entire country. Now let's talk about value, because this is where things get interesting. At its basic level, this coin is worth 25 cents, but in the world of coin collecting, value depends on condition. Rarity and uniqueness: if a coin is heavily worn, it usually stays at face value. But if it is in excellent condition with sharp details, it can be worth more. And collectors always look for coins that are well preserved, coins that still hold their original shine and design. But the real excitement comes from minting errors. Sometimes during production, small mistakes happen, and these mistakes can turn a common coin into a rare collectible. For example, doubled letters, off-center strikes, or unusual surfaces. These small differences can significantly increase the value, and collectors spend years searching for such coins, because finding one feels like discovering hidden treasure. Now, as we go deeper into the story of this coin, it becomes even more fascinating, because Nevada itself represents ambition and opportunity. During the 1800s, people traveled across harsh deserts, risking everything, just to reach Nevada, hoping to find silver and change their lives. Entire towns were built quickly, and some disappeared just as fast. But the legacy of that time remains, and today it is preserved in this coin, making it more than just currency. It becomes a memory of a time when opportunity and risk existed side by side. The 3 mustangs on the coin are not just symbolic. They still exist today in Nevada, protected as part of the state's heritage, which adds another layer of meaning, because now the coin represents both history and living nature, something that still moves and exists in the real world. And this is why the design feels alive and powerful. The motion of the horses creates energy, the mountains create strength, and the rising sun creates hope. And together they form a complete narrative of struggle, growth, and success, and that is what makes this coin unique, because it tells a full story without using words. Everything is visual, everything is symbolic. Now let's talk about mint marks. Small letters like P or D that show where the coin was made, Philadelphia or Denver. These details may seem small, but they matter to collectors, because sometimes coins from one mint are more desirable than others. And even a tiny detail like this can affect value. Another important factor is preservation. Coins that are scratched or cleaned improperly lose value, while coins that are stored carefully maintain their quality. Serious collectors handle coins with care and keep them protected, because condition plays a major role in determining value. Now here's the truth. Not every Nevada quarter is rare. Millions were produced, but not all survived in perfect condition. And that is where rarity begins. Rarity is not just about how many coins were made. It is about how many remain in excellent condition today. And that is why finding a well-preserved coin can be difficult. So when I say this coin was not easy to find, I mean finding one that still holds its detail, its shine, and its story. Because over time, coins get damaged, lost, or worn out, and the number of high-quality coins keeps decreasing. And this brings us to the real value of this coin. It is not just about money, it is about history, meaning, and connection. Because when you hold this coin, you are holding a story that started in 1864, was remembered in 2006, and continues today in your hands. So the next time you come across a coin like this, don't just spend it. Take a moment, look closely, understand its details, because sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest stories, and sometimes what looks ordinary is actually extraordinary. If you've made it this far, it means you truly appreciate the story behind coins. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay connected, because there are many more coins out there, each with its own hidden story waiting to be discovered. And who knows, the next coin might be even more valuable than this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.